Alright guys, day 3 of Nova Open. Damien all the way over there. Morning. Yeah, so day 3 for us here. Doubles tournament was last night. We had one great match. Very intense, Sam and I, and again Gareth over there. So yeah, our first match was against James Jamie. Very intense, very well played. We ended up tying.
We thought we were going to lose it.
Yeah, we thought we were going to lose that first. And I think it really came down to that last turn and where they were charging and stuff like that. And then after that, we had 2 other matches, which really I think came in their favor. You know, our second match was easy victory for the most part.
Yeah.
The third one, it was just more of a deadlock. We ended up scoring the most, stuff like that, but it was... it was pretty flat. There was nothing. It wasn't a really big challenge. It was just making sure you rolled better than the other person. That's at least how it felt to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Last night we had a good chance to get used to the scoring system.
Yeah, that's a change for us because we went last night 2 wins, 1 tie, where in Ontario we would be at a pretty high ranking in the systems, but here they were doing victory points, which is completely different. So each game, doesn't matter if you win or lose, it depends on how many victory points you got, which took us by surprise. We weren't prepared for that.
When you tie and you only get 1 victory point, you can't see for the...
But it was a good. It's still, I loved playing James and Jamie. They were great guys to play. Very tough. That was a very tough, worthwhile match.
That game made the weekend worth it.
I think it made that tournament for us.
Yeah.
So everything's was great with that. We finished off 1 o'clock in the morning or so, and then we woke up 7:30ish, so we can get ready for the GT tournament today. So my list really hasn't changed from yesterday. My list is again Thranduil Hall with Thranduil, some Palace Guard, Mirkwood Elves, Legolas, Mirkwood Rangers, and then Radagast Alliance with Radagast on Sleigh and a Great Eagle. Sam here, he has redone his list though for us. So what are you running today?
So I decided I wanted to shake it up a little bit. I'm so tired of playing the same list over and over.
For sure.
I'm going to be taking Aragorn, Boromir, and Legolas from the Fellowship. Galadriel, Lady of Light, and Haldir and 12 Wood Elves.
Yeah. So that's very low model compared to what you were playing with before. So it's completely different than how you were playing yesterday.
Well, I totally did it for the theme. I wanted it to be like the part of the book where they meet up with Haldir at the edges of Lorien. With the Fellowship, and so I started from that concept and then just built it out. It's going to be interesting. You're going to have to heroic combat a lot, but I kind of like that kind of play. Just get in there and throw stuff around
and you got a ton of might, right? Boromir has 6 might, Aragorn has a free 1 each turn, Legolas has 3, Galadriel has 3, Haldir has 2, or 3, yeah. So you got enough might to really sort of manipulate how you want to place things, and I think that's going to be key with low model count. Is placement and making sure you don't get cornered somewhere.
And we've got tons of bow shots.
Strength 3 bows are great with a point of might. So.
And I mean blind light too. So it could be more competitive than what I think it is now, but
you just gotta try.
Right now it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And Gareth, you're playing the same list, right? You're playing your orc hunters and stuff like that. So no changes there. That's awesome. So we're just gonna wrap up here, go get our models and stuff like that from the room up in the hotel, and then head down to the convention and start setting up here. So I'll come back later on through the day, and we'll go from there. Cheers, guys. So round 1 of the GT2 Grand Tournament here for Lord of the Rings is just underway. I'm playing Chris here. Chris is playing Umbar.
Yep, that's 24.
Umbar down there. against my Mirkwood and that. So he's just setting up. He has 4 war bands. General is the Knight of Umbar there, which is an awesome model. I love it. Yeah, it's very scary. My army, obviously, Radagast, Legolas, Mirkwood, Rangers, and Thranduil. We'll see how we fare. It looks like we're going to get into combat right away. So we're going to follow up later on, and we'll see how we fare. Okay, so Thranduil charged into the Knight of Umbar. He had 2 will left. Radagast then charged up into some other opponents of Chris's. Mobilized, or attempted to mobilize Knight of Umbar, who then resisted with one of his 2 will, which was fine. Then Thranduil and Knight of Umbar in combat fought. Thranduil rolled a 6 to win the combat, and Knight of Umbar could only roll 4. That then left Knight of Umbar with 0 will because he lost combat, taking him out. So it was victory 6-3 for Radagast and Thranduil. Both forces were broken, but I got 3 points for the end win. But yeah, it was a good fight. Yeah, 6-3, so it was good. So yeah.
Representing YouTube.
That's right.
Team YouTube.
That's YouTube. YouTube. All right. Remember, guys, check out GBHL. Great guys down here. And make sure DCHL. Devin and them do a great job. We're going to continue on round 2 in a second. All right, guys. So we finished round 2 of the GT for LOTR here. It was my first loss, actual loss of the weekend, minus some other stuff. But my first loss during any of the tournaments. So right now I have 3 wins, a loss, and a tie. Not a bad record, but they do victory points here again, like I explained earlier. So I scored 5 victory points this round. My partner Nathan, he scored 6 over there. It really came down to 3 different monstrous models that he had: Treebeard, an Ant, and a Great Eagle, with 1 wound apiece, and me trying to take them all out in one single turn. Some unlucky rolls for me, lucky rolls for you, and Treebeard rented some stuff. Yeah, it's great, man. I do gotta say, good game. It's awesome. It's really fun. Hopefully we get to play again before the end of this. So yes, we'll be back after round 3 and the last round on the Saturday. Well, we're done the 3rd round of the GT. Andrew and I had a match. It was both victory points. We both scored 10 by getting enough models off the board and whatnot. Was a win for me over Andrew, just in the sense that I broke his army as well as killed his general, where my general was still alive and my force was still unbroken. Great game.
It was awesome.
Very much.
It was awesome. Next time, Radagast.
Yeah. We almost had,
within inches.
We continued after we had to, just to see what would happen with Radagast and stuff like that, and because I just wanted to sort of chase down some guys and before they got off the board. And Radagast and Forlong were having a little bit of a battle, and Radagast was down to 1 wound by the time he was done, which is great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was entertaining. It wasn't. Yeah. It was a good match. I'd play it again for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. Definitely.
So maybe tonight, tomorrow, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we're done for the day, unless something else comes up.